Hey y'all, what's going on? I am going to attempt to sit here and chit chat with y'all, whatever, while I'm driving to the trash dump to haul my trash off. It's Saturday evening, 6:05ish, I guess, 20 something of February. It's Saturday, so I guess it's 27th, something like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I don't know. I don't know what to get on here and say or do. I'm just going to ride around. We may sit here and have, 15 minutes on this little video stop. Then 15 on another one or whatever. Just me being silent, looking around. I don't know. I don't know. You may not even be able to hear me because I'm going to have to turn the defrosters on. I don't know. But at this point, we're just going with it. Anyway, I don't know where this conversation's going to lead off to. It actually kind of works out pretty good because most of the time I'm used to talking to myself anyway. So now, at least it's going to be a benefit of me talking to myself. So yeah. Give y'all a little bit of a backstory or whatever. I've been noticing on my tattoo on my neck, it's pretty prominent based on my videos because the way I hold my camera or my phone or whatever have you. That tattoo is referred to as the God Hand. It is a brand that this guy had on this anime that I used to watch or whatever. It's called Berserk. It's pretty good anime. I don't know if I would like it now, but 25-year-old or whatever, I thought it was pretty awesome. So I bought the whole series. There's like a whole season of it or whatever. I paid like $90 for the darn season. Money wasted now, but hanging out with some buddies of mine, we was all sitting around drinking. We was about half drunk, and one of them was like, "Dude, that'd be awesome if you get that tattoo on your neck." And I'm like, "Yes." And another buddy jumped up and said, "Let's go, I'll pay for it." And, well, the moral of the story is, a bunch of drunken idiots sitting around drinking vodka and watching anime is not always the best situation to be in. But, it is what it is. I wouldn't get rid of the thing or whatever. It's part of me now. It's been there for, 8 years. What's the use, getting rid of it now? But, another amusing joke, or not amusing joke, but another little amusing anecdote of that is another time I was working at a place called Kaiser Panel down in Bluff City, Tennessee, Patty Flats, that area. I've worked there for a while, and a buddy of mine, we decided we was going to go out to this club. Let's have like this techno night at club in Johnson City. I think at the time it's called Second Level. I don't know if it's still called that. I couldn't tell you. But we decided we was going to go there. Well, we get there, the place is packed, and I don't know if y'all have noticed, I'm a pretty good sized fella. I'm like 6'5", 310 pounds. At that time I was 250-ish, 240-ish. I was a pretty hefty fella. Still am, you know what I mean. But I'm sitting here and like towering over most people in this bar, and they're damn gyroing and all this. At the end of the night, I end up busting out into some kind of crazy shit moves and poking myself in the eye and what everybody else is doing. It's probably pretty comical to see it from their end. But the moral of my story is that links it back to my tattoo is I went to the John. Long line in the John, it's bar, it's packed. You know how it is if you've ever been to a bar. And I'm standing at the urinal. I mean, I'm in the process of relief. I'm not trying to get graphic or whatever. And this dude, he comes up, he's about my size, maybe an inch or so taller than me. Big bushy black beard, and he's got the gauges, which at the time I was into the gauges. I used to have all kinds of piercings and stuff myself, but he walks up and starts rubbing on my neck there, pointing at this tattoo and just kind of like this action. He's like, dude, you like Berserk? And I'm like, man, I am sitting here in the process of this. You don't need to touch me right now. I mean, it's just like, oh my God, is this guy really touching me while this is going on? And, you know, of course he was. And I try not to get in too many altercations. I really do. And I wasn't aiming to, like, you know, beat the dude or whatever. I try not to do all that. Sometimes I fly off and I'm ready to fly. But, you know, that's part of being bipolar. But this time I'm just like, yeah, I do. You know, I've had this for a couple of years now. And I just kind of kept, you know, looking at him. And he's like, that's awesome, and walks away. But I don't know. I think it's a comical little story. You all may not. I don't know. But it happened, and that's, you know, it's a strange little story of my life. I might get on here and spout about some strange little stories of my life. But what I'm going to do right now is, this is going to be a long enough video. I'm going to shut this one off and reset it, you know, start again, and we'll continue.